Yo, yo, yo. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing good and hope everybody's staying blessed. We definitely hitting up on this topic today, y'all. This topic is accountability. Accountability. Yo, man. Yo. The reason why I'm so excited is because this thing irks my nerves so much. This is a irk for me, y'all. People who are not accountable, and y'all can't see it, but I'm just thinking of all the people in my life that weren't accountable, yo. There's so many people that aren't accountable, yo. It bothers me so much, but sometimes that's just how people are, right? That's just how people can be, right? They don't account for themselves. They don't take responsibility for themselves. They don't see how they cause this issue. They don't see where their faults are. They don't see how they contribute. They don't see that they're a part of the big picture. You know, they just think they're just a glimpse, just a little glimpse, a little bug, a little ant, which ants make a difference too. Everything makes a difference in this world. Everything. You, me, her, him, they, them. Everybody makes a difference. What difference you make depends on you and depends on how you want to contribute to this world. So accountability is so important, y'all. Oh man, like I'm telling you, I was when God revealed this to me, accountability, I was like, I got you, God. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. I already know. Like, I was like, I got this. I got this. For real, for real. So when God brought up accountability to me, first of all, I thought about relationships I've been in where people weren't accountable and how sick to my stomach it made me. And then I thought about myself because, you know, I have to do self-reflection and how many times I wasn't accountable for some of the things that I dealt with as a youth and things that I dealt with in life. And sometimes I believe the reason why God made me go through things in life is because of my immaturity. He needed to build the character in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things I've been through in life, and I'm not saying I went through the worst or the most or the least or the less. I'm just saying, like, the things I've been through have shaped the person who I am today. But truth be told, knowing how I am, knowing how hard-headed I am, and that's just me knowing myself. That's me taking accountability for who I am, right? Knowing how I am, I'm hard-headed. So it takes a couple more spankings for me to get my mind right. It takes a couple more beatings for me to get my mind right, to get my butt softened up. You know what I'm saying? So accountability is everything, y'all. And that's why I think, truth be told, I think that's why we have to take accountability for even the downside sometimes. Like, I mean, I get it. So I'm gonna tell you this. And this is a very interesting. I'm gonna use this, and this is off the dome, y'all. This is straight up wisdom. Even Job, right, was a faithful servant to God. And I believe accountability is in everything, is in every person, is in every situation. Literally, there's some type of accountability that needs to be upheld. Was a faithful servant to God. Is there a possibility that Job, maybe with all the blessings that he was given, with all the good things that he was given, with the life that he was given, the blessings on blessings on blessings, right? Like, he had it all, right? May have taken certain things for granted. You know, I think a lot of people, when we look at the Job story, everybody's like, he was the perfect human being. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know no human being that's perfect. Except Jesus. I don't know one human being that's perfect. Job may have been close. He may have been great. There's a lot of great people in the Even David was great, but he still fell short of the glory, right? I don't know anybody that's perfect. So in my mind, I'm just thinking of, what if Job was taking some of this stuff for granted, you know? And I'm not saying he didn't believe and he wasn't faithful, but what if you know how, like, I'm saying, like, it's so easy when things come easy to you to easily, like, not appreciate something, to not to not take something for granted, right? To not truly, like, I don't know, just appreciate the gifts and the blessings that God has given you, the life that God has given you. I'm sure there was something there, right? Because he's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And obviously we know the story, or if you don't know the story, God allows the devil to basically test Job and to take everything away from him. And you know, I don't see like it's not possible to lose some of our appreciation, to lose some of our grantedness. Like, I don't see that to be possible, or not to be possible, and still be faithful. You know, like for me, like when I was in jail, I was still faithful to God. I still had bad things going on. Like, it wasn't fun. It wasn't a good time, right? It wasn't a good time. But I found myself being more desperate for God, wanting God more. You know, maybe, and my thing is, maybe Job didn't pray as much as he used to. Maybe Job didn't reach out as much as he used to, but deep down in his heart, he still loved and was faithful to God. You know what I'm saying? And so I think there's a constant trying to our faith, and a constant trying to our devotion, a constant trying to our commitment, that this life, or that God allows sometimes, to keep the character, to build the character, and to mold the character, and to shape the character, and to iron the character. Before that instance that Job had went through with with the enemy or whatever, he had a good life. Nobody could say that he went through anything. He didn't have a testimony either. And so I'm bringing this back. I'm bringing this all the way back. I'm coming back. How can we account for Job's successes and Job's devotion and Job's testimony if he didn't go through anything? If he wasn't tested, if he wasn't tempted, if he didn't have any rough times, any hard times, how do we truly know his devotion? That's the accountability to God part that we got to remember. Because there's accountability to ourselves, but then there's accountability to God. Because we're one of his people that he created. We have to account for ourselves to God. And I think what makes Job so great, like, he could have just been any other guy that just had a good life. You know, it just been a guy that had a good life, didn't go through anything, didn't go through struggles, didn't go through trials, tribulations, issues, problems. I don't know anybody that wouldn't serve somebody when they're, when everything is good. I don't know anybody. I don't know not one person, if you told them you would give them $1 million, that they would not serve you. I don't know too many people. And so to truly be accountable, to truly test the faith and belief and devotion of someone, you have to be tried. They call it tried and true. You have to be. And so Job was tried, Job was tested, and Job passed with flying colors. He was still human. He was still human as we are, but he passed with flying colors. And I think that's what makes his accountability to God so much more powerful nowadays for everybody else that's looking up to him. So I hope this resonated with people. I hope this blessed people. I hope you can apply this accountability to God thing in your life. And let's keep doing what we got to do to be the best people we can be. Y'all stay blessed, y'all stay well, and y'all stay good. I'll talk to y'all.